Gas updated the packing list envelope placement, made a better Kanban card and place for them, as well as updated the daily 3S schedule for the bathroom. So every day, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, have a special item to do. Tom traveled to Kendall's and asked to borrow their press to work on one of our buffer parts, and learned a little bit about it so that we can improve fixing them before they break. Carrie finally admitting she lost the cleanup.
So this is the hose we were talking about during the meeting. It's a red hose into the bucket, so you don't have to hold the bucket.
Oh my gosh, works great. And additionally, he's gonna work with who?
Brian on sweeping up, and
Cass. He's gonna have him print a little circle for the bucket so we don't lose
sure that we know what's
that's
going
where
on.
we put it.
Mr. Justin, he's working to find the floor. He's keeping after it. Mr. Dylan, he spray painted the last of the savers so that they have visual aids so they can find their home. He also took them back into production. We will need to find a home for them as we haven't finished the shelving unit, the one shelf below yet, so we will have to find
There you
a
go,
home for
30-second commitment. When Chris is doing comp one ordering here, he's doing these pink ones and he's collecting them, and he does it to demand. So we might have pulled it because we hit a true trigger point, but if our demand that's going to be scheduled for the next week is going to be greater than our supply, we pull the Kanban and order it. And he uses this tablet and we walk through the plant, but he's constantly futzing around with these. So I took the vaccination cards, that holders that we got, not for vaccination cards but for Kanbans, double-sided tape right here, left this little thing hanging up, so as he's collecting them, as he's walking around, you can just put them in there right where he needs them.
Transfer cart complete.
Hey Cass, my apologies. I did not see that this Kanban card was done. I sent you what I actually ordered. So you should be able to use that QR code and just update this, flop it in there. Then you'll be on that line, just flop the picture in and change the thing. Apologies. Thank you for being proactive. Please continue to be so.
Good morning, Lily Marble. This is Alex. Back at it again. I'm up here looking for a mouse, computer mouse, so I can go ahead add one where one is needed. Don't see anything here except a keyboard, no comment or nothing, so got an idea. So guys, I'm here right now on the Quantum Lean site on this new hack that I'm gonna try out to see if there was a mouse Kanban actually made. So let's see if it works. So went ahead, pulled up the search bar, typed in mouse, enter, and what do you know, guys? Looks like there's one ready to be printed out and ready to go.
The one thing that was the standard had always been to just use the combo and replace both, so that we only had one USB item in the computer, because not all of them have enough room or space once we start to add scanners and whatnot, and they generally were usually breaking around the same time, and they're about the same cost, and so that was always the standard, and that's kind of eroded. And so that was the standard, but we did buy a mouse to satisfy the need. Bugs drive me nuts when they Jurassic Park in our sinks, but generally we underprocess the living crap out of maintaining them, so I tried to make it so that it would be a touch more visual, so we know where they are when we change them, so that we don't let the bugs tell us when to change them. We change them ahead of schedule. So here's my improvement.
Hey guys, I'm gonna run this by Captain Shane, but I made this improvement. I want to see if he's okay with it. But I double-sided face taped this poster to it, made each one have a home, I made sure that we know when we changed the battery last and we changed the spray cartridge last. Put an open thing, which I should have put in the middle, but whatever. But they opened from the bottom up. They screwed it in there and right behind the batteries, so it still works. And also put all the locations of them. So that's my improvement for today. I'm going to finish hanging them if I get the okay from Master Shane.